Hello and welcome to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Today I have a breakfast dish for you, Tater Tot Casserole. It is so awesome, super easy to make. If I can do it, you can do it. This is perfect for a crowd of people, for a big family, or if you just want to eat it and have leftovers for the next couple of days. So awesome. Also, you can prepare it the night before and then bake it off in the morning if you like to save some time the next morning. Super easy to do. Once again, if I can do it, you can do it. Before I move on, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. Let's get started. Down below in the description box, you'll find a list of the ingredients and their amounts. Okay, so we're going to begin by cooking the sausage. This is just a pork country sausage, like a ground pork. You can use any kind of breakfast sausage that you want. It doesn't have to be a pork-based one. You could do like a turkey-based one if you want and you don't want to use pork. So let's go over to the stovetop. We're also going to cook up the onions, and we have a red and a green bell pepper and then a little bit of jalapeno as well. And all four of these ingredients are all optional. You don't have to add any of these or all of these if you want. Totally up to you. Also at this time, preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 Celsius. Now I have a skillet here on my stovetop on the burner, and I have the burner set to medium, between like medium and medium high. I have just a little bit, maybe a teaspoon and a half of olive oil in the pan. You really don't need a whole lot because there's fat in the sausage or the ground pork. So I'm just going to add this to it, along with my onions. This is just one medium onion diced. You can use a half of one, a quarter of one, or again, leave the onion out. And we're going to start breaking this up a little bit. This is a jalapeno, just one jalapeno. Again, you don't have to add it. Add just a tiny bit of a kick. Bell pepper. This is one medium green bell pepper and one red bell pepper. Now we're gonna just kind of sweat everything down and also brown these, the pork, ground pork, breakfast sausage. Also at this time, I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper, just a couple shakes of ground black pepper, a couple shakes of garlic powder. It's about a teaspoon and a half, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. The same with the pepper. And just a little bit of salt. We don't want to go too heavy-handed on the salt. Just a little bit of salt here because there's going to be salt inherently already in the sausage. And there'll be salt in the tater tots. And there's going to be salt in the cheese. So you don't want to add very much extra salt. And you can always add salt later to the dish when you serve it. So individuals can add a little bit more salt if they like. And I forgot to mention that was 16 ounces or 1 pound of the ground pork breakfast sausage. And after 10 minutes, might be a little bit longer, just depends on how much you have in your pan and how large your pan is. Your mixture should look like this. The sausage is cooked through, lightly browned, ready to go. We can just turn off the heat, set this aside for now. All right, I have a medium bowl here with 5 eggs, and I'm just gonna give these a good whisk. And then I have 1 cup of milk. You could also use half and half. And this is gonna act as like the binder to kind of hold everything all together. And now, what I wanna do is I'll just set this aside. And I have a 13x9 pan. And then I have my bag, frozen bag of tater tots. Let's just pour those all in there. This is a 32 ounce bag. And you're gonna just spread them out. Also, I forgot to mention, I did spray this pan with cooking spray. Just helps to keep stuff from sticking once it cooks. And then I'm going to take some cheese. I have 8 ounces of cheddar cheese, and I'm going to use about half of it. Just kind of put it on over this. Over the tater tots. And if you love tater tots, make sure to check out my tachos recipe. It's tater tot nachos. They are so good. Check that out. Up in the eye, there's a little, in the corner, there's a little eye. Click that, and you can see that recipe. Okay, so I will put about 4 ounces of it on here. And then I'll take my Monterey Jack cheese and do another bit of cheese here. Let's grab our sausage mixture here. And we will just put this on over this evenly. Just gonna spread everything out all nice and neat here. Now let's pour this egg mixture over the top. Just kind of go back and forth so it evenly covers everything. Well, here we go. It is pretty much ready to go. Now we have to top it off with some cheese. We'll get the rest of this cheese. And you don't have to do as much cheese. You can do as little or much cheese as you want. I like there to be lots of cheese. All right, there we go. And now we'll just cover this with foil. And we will bake it in the oven for about 30 minutes. Again, 350 Fahrenheit or 176 Celsius. And after 30 minutes, we will take off the top, we'll take off the foil and we'll bake it for another 20 to 25 minutes. So it'll be somewhere between 50 to 55 minutes total in the oven. But again, if you want, you can do it just like this and then place this in the fridge overnight and then bake it in the morning. And when it comes out of the oven, it'll look something like this. Now what you can do also is you could fry up some bacon or cook up some bacon and then cut it up into pieces and then sprinkle that on top. You could also put like some green onion on top as well, chives, if you want. I'm gonna leave it just like this. And just let it sit and cool for about 10 minutes and then we can cut it up. Usually just cut it up into squares. And you'll be able to get about 12 servings out of this, depending on how large you make these squares. And then the first one is always the hardest to get out. And look at that. Awesome. Looks so good. I'll put it on my plate. And that is how you make a tater tot breakfast casserole. Really easy to do, simple ingredients. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or requests, put them down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down in the corner, push it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Take care. Time for me to dive into this. Oh yeah. Nice and cheesy. Look at that. So good. Really, really good. Yummy.